That just sounds stupid. That
Nothing.
just sounds so stupid.
Nothing. If you know how the government works, nothing. If
How?
the United States enter Mexico, the Mexican go to war United States? No. For the cartel? No. Then
All
the
right.
Mexicans say,
So people
do
have
it.
alliances, right?
Okay, so
So you disrespect, you walk into Mexico, you ignore their government. Mexico's cool with some folks that don't already mess with America. All right, so now you think, now you cause a war. Now you actually cause a war because
if the United States going into Mexico to stop the cartel, you think the Mexican government is going to stop them?
nope.
No.
And that's why they're not going to
No.
rely on just themselves to stop them.
If anything, the Mexican government is going to help the United States.
Yeah.
Not
So,
true. Not true because they didn't help them
okay,
get El Chapo.
you know what? I'm just going to this conversation because you just not making any sense. The more you talk, it just sounds crazy. You're not
Okay,
making any
because
sense.
I don't think you realize.
We're going to end this conversation.
No,
just how it
explain,
is.
explain,
No,
explain.
I'm not. We're just going to end the conversation just how it is because it
No,
doesn't
no,
go
it's
on
too
quick, though.
afraid to go back and forth with it. Look at him, bro.
No, because
That's cool. If you too afraid to go back and
you-
forth because what you just said doesn't make sense either. And then
you
go
know,
ahead, bro.
I make it perfect sense. You just don't get it.
You didn't explain, so no, you don't.
I did
No, you
explain.
don't.
What is that I didn't explain?
Why would they help them?
Why would it? Why wouldn't they want to get rid of cartel? If they get
Okay.
rid of
Okay.
cartel, who has the power?
Okay. You think so? Government don't like gangs over here, right? They don't mess with gang violence and gangs and how they run territories, right?
Do you think they really care about gangbangers?
Okay, so if Mexico walked in here and just started killing a bunch of them, America's just not going. Oh,
You know,
let's
if
help
it-
you.
If the cartel start trying to do what they do in Mexico, it's gonna be stopped right away. The United States is gonna want that
My point.
reputation. But I'm saying,
But they're
to you,
not going to rock with it, right?
all-
But why?
all-
Wait, why wouldn't they if they
no,
didn't
no,
care?
Stop. All I'm saying to you is the United States just doesn't care about the cartel. They really don't.
I
That's
all
what I'm
right. That's
saying
not
to
my
you.
point right now.
That's
I'm
why they're not
explaining to you how
stopping
you just tried to call me stupid for what I said.
I didn't
You
call
now
you
you.
stupid. I just said
Yes, you
not-
did because
that's
you
just
tried to
not
say what I
secular.
said was stupid and tried to end the whole convo, and now you're
It's
agreeing with what
very
I'm saying.
No, I'm not. It's just very
Because
nonsensical.
I explained the same thing in reverse standpoint. Why would it be different then?
Why? Because they don't care. That's what I'm telling you. They just don't care. If they cared, they would stop it.
So now you just think the Mexican government just don't care.
I didn't say. I said United States.
All right, look, you said I was stupid.
Don't
When I
change my
declined.
words, bro.
No. All
I
right,
just
let me
said
explain.
United
Let me
States
break it
doesn't
down.
care. I didn't say Mexico
You-
government care. I said United States doesn't care. They don't.
Okay, but that's not my point. I didn't disagree with that at all, actually.
And I never said this one time Mexico government does not care. I never said that. I'm just saying United States just doesn't care to stop it. They don't.
Right, okay.
If they
I
did,
understand
they
what you're
would.
saying. So let me break down my point. My point was, you said I was dumb when I said I don't think the Mexican government is just going to
I didn't
aid
say you were
them.
dumb.
And yes, you did, because you
I
said you're
didn't.
not thinking you're dumb into this combo.
I never.
Yes, you
I
did.
never
You said what I
you were
said was
dumb.
stupid.
I didn't.
All right, my fault. You said what
didn't
I
say
said
it
was stupid.
I
That's
said
my
it's
point.
It's nonsensical.
You said it was stupid.
I didn't
Now
say
listen.
stupid.
Oh my
I
God,
didn't
it's the
say you were
same
stupid,
thing.
though. I didn't say you
It's the
were stupid.
same thing. It
No.
does not matter to me. It's the same thing. My point is, you said I was dumb, or my statement was nonsensical for
Very.
saying that Mexico wouldn't rock with America coming in and just killing the cartel. That's what you said. And when I said, okay, so the gangs and all of the major threats that happen in mess up American society, if Mexico's government just walked in and started killing them, America would be cool. And you said no. You said
No, I
they
didn't.
stopped that right there, right?
I think some of the game bangers. He said the game bangers came to America. That's what I'm referring to.
Nah, I said if
I
Mexico's
misheard you
government,
then. I misheard you then.
I'm reiterating the same point that I told you, but in terms of reverse.
I
And
don't
you
think-
answered that they
if
would
the
stop that.
If the Mexican
Why would they
government-
stop that though?
If the Mexican government came and said, "Hey, we want to stop the game banging," and X,
Why
Y,
would they
Z,
stop it?
I don't think the United States would stop that. I think they'll allow it.
You're crazy. Why? Why? I gotta hear
think-
why.
I think they was if they really wanted to stop it, they would stop it. If they want to end the blood gang, they could stop the blood gang if they really wanted to. They just don't care. They don't care.
So,
That's-
but my question is, do you think that they would let Mexico's government come in and take out gangbangers?
I wouldn't be surprised. So like that.
No, I need a yes or no. Do you
That's-
think they would?
And that answers your question.
I'm not. I don't know. I wouldn't be
that-
surprised. That's not an answer. Do you think they would? Because my point
If
was
they
so
wanted to.
nonsensical to you. I need to know.
If they wanted to, yeah.
That's not an answer.
That is
That's
an
not
answer.
answer,
That's
bro.
an answer.
No,
if
it's
they,
not.
If the United States wanted to stop a lot of the game bangers,
That's not the question,
could.
though.
I'd answer
They
the question.
can. We both know they can.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
I'm
So if
asking
they
you,
wanted
would they? Logically, do you think they would?
to, I think so. They really want the gang gone. Yeah.
You think they'll let them walk in here and kill gangbangers?
Further, they need a visa.
Wait, okay, right. Let's say their reason was that
Well, if
the drugs. Let's say this. Let me explain it. Let's say the drugs that they deal in, all that starts to expand into Mexico, and Mexico government doesn't like that, so they come over here and they just start killing them. You think America's gonna be like, all right, hey,
maybe
that's not an answer. I'm asking you, bro.
I don't
because
know. I don't know how do you not.
what do you know?
Probably,
What do you think? Because mine was nonsensical to say that
Yeah.
Mexico wouldn't rock with it, but I gave you a straight answer. I just said they wouldn't.
My question is to you: why would Mexico want to rock with that?
Because at the end of the day, what's the biggest thing all these countries have, Noel? Egos. Like you even said earlier. Yes, it is. Don't say it.
No.
Don't.
I didn't say
they
that.
don't mess with another government
But-
walking into their territory and controlling stuff.
They wouldn't. If the United States came to Mexico and be like, "Hey, the United States came to Mexico. Hey, we're going to take out the cartel." Right? They say, for example, they're going to take out the cartel. Mexico's going to allow the United States to take out the cartel because it will transfer power back to the Mexican government.
Potentially. Now, if they did it logically, if you saying it like you said, like they actually reason with them, maybe they could come to that conclusion. But I honestly, I still don't think it's gonna just be that simple because.
But they're not gonna allow Mexico to just come and kill random U.S. citizens.
That's my point, and because it just won't go down that way. It would have to be something very logical. That was my point being to you. It just wouldn't be that simple. That was all I was saying. It wouldn't be that simple. Even if they tried to do something.
Even if they tactical team up, they still allow them to really walk in and just do what they want. Because in the day when they're gonna kill you, they're gonna.
They're gonna work with them. That's different.
That's what I'm saying.
You was making it because Jeremy wasn't Newell kind of making it sound like America just walk in, do it, and leave. That's not. And I'm like, it's just not that simple. They're gonna actually, if they wanted to work with them, yes.
If they still want the cartel ban up, they're really go. They're just when they actually Mexico, they're just being nice.
But my thing is,
they can do it.
But my whole thing is that throws me off with that too. Because like I said, like I can agree with you with them agreeing to work with each other because they're working with it. I know how you saying it, but you kind of just making it sound like an ego thing to America, like because they agreed to them that they just walked in. But that's not really how it worked, though. It's still not how it works.
The United States dropped in Colombia and they get rid of the guerrillas. Right? They're not interfere with the Colombian government. They're just going to get rid of the guerrilla group because they realize like the guerrilla group is bad for Colombian government. The Colombian government is going to care about that?
No. I mean,
obviously, no. But
no.
Smaller country. That's a much smaller country, though. And like I said, that's very plausible.
Colombia is not a small country.
It's smaller. I said much smaller. I just said much smaller. We're talking about Mexico, and then we're talking about Colombia.
I think Colombia is pretty big, bro. You know how big Colombia is?
It's not about geography, man.
Well, I'm just saying.
Right.
It's not any. But I'm saying that I can't. I'm not gonna base. Colombia is not a small country though, at all.
I'm not saying it was. I just said smaller, and that's my point. Because I said earlier, America does what you were saying to smaller countries. Smaller countries.
If the United States want to drop in the country and be like, "Yo, this is what we're gonna do," they'll do it.
Smaller countries, yeah.
They do it. They do it all the time.
Smaller countries.
Not really. They control other things other means. If they want China.
You got to give me some more details. And some major countries they do.
I don't have inside information.
They have alliances. But that we know.
Yeah, a lot of countries do. But if they want China to really do something.
So I'm going off of what we've seen though, and what we've seen is like with Iraq. What we've seen is stuff like that. But that's not the equivalent of fighting, you know what I'm saying, an entire cartel and Mexican government at the same time. To say the Mexican government disagree. It's just not the same.
But the Mexican government wouldn't disagree to that. That's what I'm saying. Even if the Mexican government did disagree with it, right? It might cause issues. I'm not saying it won't.
If they agreed, they're working together.
But I'm just saying.
That's my point, right?
Let's say the United States just walk down tomorrow and say, "Hey, we're just going to get rid of cartel."
It's repercussions, bro.
It'll be a little bit of back and forth, but at the end of the day, the United States going to do what they want to do. It's the United States. They're bullies.
Yeah, but I think that would just cause way more problems than you think. You think it'd just be simple. It's going to cause way more problems.
I never said there wouldn't be problems.
And that's why I don't think America, because at the end of the day, the reason a lot of stuff that you're saying doesn't happen as frequently as today is because they know the repercussions.
I just think because they don't really talk about it in the media, so you don't know what the United States really do.
Hear me out.
Right, but
hear me out.
Go ahead.
Hear me out. Mexico and Colombia, almost every Latin American country is the pet of USA. You know that because
all countries are. Our countries,
not all of them.
Yeah,
Cuba. What do you mean with Cuba?
Everything's based off the U.S. dollar, bro.
Cuba.
The whole world economy is based off the United States.
Yeah, it's true, but
yes,
it's true.
Richie, this is what I do.
I guess so.
So if the United States fall, everything falls. Everything's gonna fall. If the United States go bankrupt tomorrow,
No, yeah, because it's a
every
I
major.
would
country's
Yeah,
say
screwed.
it's true a 50-50 because they still need to they still depends on some countries. For real, Europe, Russia, man, you know that America
that's
got
what I'm saying.
fouled with that Russia stuff.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
They are not
Don't make it
auto-efficient
sound
at
like
all.
America.
But you got to realize the United States doesn't need Saudi Arabia for the oil. They just do it because it's cheaper. They don't need. They can officially feed the whole world just from the United States by themselves. The United States don't really need a lot of outside countries as much as you think they do. They just choose to. It's a difference.
Well, that could go for a lot of countries though.
But they're not. Yes and no, it depends. But like,
That could go for a lot of countries for real.
but I'm just saying, United States, they really want to manufacture their own stuff. They really could. They just choose not to.
It's just not as easy
It's cheaper.
because it's not as
It,
simple. No,
no,
it's
it
cheaper,
is.
but then stuff
It
don't
is.
always
It
work
is.
out. Stuff don't always
What do
work
you
out
What do you
doing
mean?
that.
That's how you think they got into the world power in the first place. They was doing all the manufacturing stuff here, and then they went overseas because it's just cheaper and tax benefit.
And also more well-made things. That's why the memes about stuff made in
I
America sucks for a reason.
I wouldn't necessarily say they were more well made. You say cars, yeah, and Japanese, yeah. I don't know
There's
why.
lots of other products too, because we get most of our products
Yeah, they don't
come from other places. There's a reason for it though.
It's a reason, yeah, because they don't want to pay people here, and it's tax
It's
reasons and
cheaper
stuff. That's why. It's
for
not
sure,
because
but it's
because
also
so much.
better.
Some, but I'm not saying everything. And the United States want to have
Right. I didn't say that, but I'm just saying in general. That's also a big reason as to why they do it.
But yeah, but why would I do it here if I can get over there if it's cheaper? That is just economic 101. I save more money.
But I mean, if you could have the potential to do it though, I feel like you should do it if you wanted to just cut off everybody like you were saying, or just if you're the big dog.
I said that's what if they wanted to do that, they could, right?
But that's
It's
like
not,
right, but
but
that's
it's not,
any
it's not
country.
always, but it's not always beneficial doing things yourself. Even if you could do it, it's not always beneficial.
That was my point, and that's what I was saying. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I'm just trying to make. I'm just helping you out on that one. I'm giving you like
that was my point, though. But that was my point.
Cause
That was my point. You're
over there grasping for air.
I'm not. You just trying to make folks sound stupid, and it don't make sense because I'm not saying certain things. Bro.
There's an island there's an island who is from Colombia named San Andres, and you can buy like liquor, any kind of liquor by $2 or $3.
I would have it shipped over like to my apartment. Be like, yo, brother's just going over there. I got a whole cabinet full of that stuff. What y'all want? But I can't ship it to the United States. It'd be kind of hard. I'm gonna allow liquor to be shipped like that for regular consumers.
It is because in that island they don't have taxes.
No. Like if I went to ship to like alcohol, like to Richie per se, for example,
Uh-huh.
a lot of companies won't allow me to ship it to him if it's like alcohol, something like that.
Yeah. Same with buying a gun is hard. Did I tell you? Not that I'm trying to.
Well, no, if you came to Arizona, if you came here, Richie, and
I can't get it delivered to me. I can't even get BB guns delivered to me. A BB gun. BB guns, bro. Because I had one that my brother lost, right? I had one that had no orange tip. It was a gas one. That joke was clean. It looked real. I'm not gonna lie. It was just a BB gun though. But he lost it. I tried to get a new one. Yeah, I know. I tried to get a new one. I can't get it shipped to my address. It's so weird. I just can't get it shipped here. They're like, and it's BB guns. We're talking about BB guns. They're like, we can't ship to your local address. Try it. So in Arizona, it probably does work. You're probably actually completely right about that. I think it's an Illinois thing because Illinois is strict on gun laws. Ridiculous. They're changing up stuff right now. You can't carry clips.
Clips
with more. You can't. Yeah, you can't carry extended clips.
They're like
you can't have extended clips. Certain extended clips.
Bullets.
Like clips. Like the clip of a gun, the mag.
Oh,
the bullets.
You can't have the extended ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like extended. Yeah, the long clips. Yeah. You can't have those. You can't have a lot of those. There's a limit now, and they're limiting what type of guns. Like America doesn't already try to do that. Of course, I get that.
Like if you came here, it's a wild, wild west. All you gotta do is go to the store and buy what gun you want.
Yeah, nah, bro. People be having guns on.
They kill a lot with guns.
America's I'll say this, bro. America's a country you just don't want to invade because of people alone. Like I really would imagine, like, man, another world war would be insane. You not want that? That'd be stupid. and ridiculous. But it's like a country trying to invade America. I feel like you're gonna face more problems from the civilians than the soldiers genuinely.
Like in the movies.
Jeremy, the way people strapped out here is insane. Like I imagine them going into the South. I imagine 90% of houses in the South have a gun in it, and on top of that, like mad niggas have illegal weapons of automatic. So switches on the sticks. No, bro. It'd be a war just there. Like, you're not about to just simply take over a state or something. You just couldn't do that. Even if the state guard wasn't there. Even if the state guard was on vacation, bro. Like, the civilians are a problem. Because they're already a problem now. That's insane. It's just crazy to think of that, bro.
Chicago's kind of violence is bad, right?
Chicago. That's the reason it's called Chirac, Jeremy. There's a reason.
Chirac.
Yeah. You didn't know that? That's actually like a whole nickname they call Chicago.
Why it is so
because
balanced?
It's like a war, like an Iraq war, like the Iraq war. They was comparing it at the time that there was a war in Chicago.
Why is so violent?
Culture,
gang territory,
culture, history, and then like education, like some funding for people.
Just really territory though. It's just territory war, bro.
Tell me something. Which is the most like powerful mafia in USA? Albanian, Italian, Russian.
I'll say they're all equal. It depends on the mafia group.
Right. Because
I don't think
because I'm gonna be real. Yeah, Italians. No, but in America, I don't think there's. I'll say this, that I think Mexico and junk has the biggest mafia that we know of right now in general. Because like in America, I wouldn't say there's no major mafia that's just all interconnected throughout mad states to a crazy degree. There's more pockets. You know what I'm talking about. And the thing is, some of the pockets rock with each other, but they're all just pockets still. So those connections can easily be severed if somebody make a stupid move. Because like, all right, you got New York, you got Pop Smoke with the Woos, but then you got their enemies, the Chos. The Woos cool with BDs in Chicago, like King Von and them, and that's why Von did songs with Fabio and stuff, because Woos and BDs click. So Chos and GDs kind of click ish, but it's like all it take is one what's the name, because now you got Young Boy's 4KT and his squad down there, but Von dies from one of Young Boy's people, and now you got OTF and them BDs don't rock with nobody in Louisiana like that 4KT. Anyone in Young Boy area, whatever. Like you just get ties severed, it can just happen. So it's like there's no big interconnected mafia I could think of that I know of at least. It's like all pockets in terms of.
I would say it is like it's just it depends on the organization. Each organization is different.
Yeah,
so
because it's like. But I get what he's asking though, because it's like the cartel is super interconnected and it's major. It's not small. They're stronger than their own government and their country. It's huge, and it's like they don't care about who they lose and stuff. So it's still a game. Like it's the crazy thing is they're so big and still a game. That's what's impressive about the cartel. They're so big and still a game.
And they're really organized.
Exactly, and that's why and that's what I'm saying. Like America has the power to, of course, take them out. And mad countries do, but my point is just like. Fighting a gang isn't like, it's just not the same, because a gang, they care about their people, but not the same way as a government does. Because a government they have to care about their people. They have to care about the civilians, because that's what they're fighting for. The cartel is like, what you fighting for? You really just fighting over money and territory. And, if they lose people, it's like. Yeah.
But they don't want to fight that much because you need to make money. So they understand, like, you got to kind of get along.
Yeah,
for sure. But it's like it's just like they don't fight for the same reasons. That's my point. The government and how they organize, they just don't fight for the same reasons.
Yeah. So in Colombia, I don't know, it might be different. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like y'all probably got like pockets out there like that, right? Like little gangs.
What is pockets?
Like pockets of like pretty much like
set.
Groups of people, just sets.
Yeah, we have that. Literally,
that like some connect with each other and some don't. Like they like Some cool with certain folks while others ain't.
I know we have
all it
pucks,
is.
but I don't know how they are linked up. I don't know how they are.
Right.
Because
like YSL is huge.
Yeah.
YSL is actually pretty big in Atlanta, and you see the indictments, the stuff they was doing out there is crazy. And I know Young Thug, it's make me take everything Young Thug said to a different level because they used his lyrics against him, but it's like, I didn't realize how much of his lyrics was for real. So it's like, now I just start to question more stuff he said, like mob ties. I think they do got connections to the mafia. There is some things in there. They have some type of connections for sure that where they probably get supplies from, for sure, because the stuff they was doing. But now YSL, I think they cool with a lot of Bloods. So they definitely can't be Crips, like cool with Crips. Bloods and Crips probably used to be the biggest, like, to mafia things we had. They were all around, but they still now got sectioned off.
Yeah, it's weird because like some Bloods can be GDs. It's really weird.
That's what I'm saying. And some Crips, like, so it's like they got, because then as time went on, they got pocketed off. You feel me? That's really what happened. Bloods and Crips used to be like just the virtual, the main two, the biggest gang war type junk. But then it got pocketed off, and now it's all these little ones because like YSL would claim Blood.
Yeah.
And the thing is, well, like Black gangs is very disorganized. With the Latino gangs, I can say this: with Latinos, they're very structured and organized.
I think they do it because they are more like a family.
Yeah, at the end of the day, with Latino, it does seem to be based genuinely more on family.
Yeah, they do more on
but it's
family.
like all of it is, but how Latino is like a actual like family thing, like in an odder way. I don't know how to explain it. It just seems more family based, like, you know what I'm saying?
They'll kill you though.
Yeah,
they'll kill you.
Yeah.
But you know, but like they don't play. Like when it comes to the money, they don't play.
Nah.
Right.
I think, I respect Italian when they were in their prime because they were really like fancy. If you kill somebody, you do it with all the due respect he needs. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy.
When I look at the mafia interviews, they all say.
For example, the Godfather like 2, the second movie. In the
I
end,
vaguely remember it.
You barely?
Yeah, I kind of just remember the first one and barely that. Well, go ahead, explain the end.
Well, they had a confused at the beginning, so one of their mans, one of their heads, thought that Al Pacino, let's say Al Pacino Mafia, was about to kill him, so he snitched on them. So once it was the end, they threat him with one of his familiars or family. He threat him about to kill him. So one of the mafia family members went to the jail, to the prison where he was like on custody.
Yeah.
Custody.
You got it.
So he was about to leave there. So he was like, okay, he told to him a story, like how was the Romans before. Did you remember how the Romans were before when they had to pay their province to not get their family in? So the obviously the snitcher said that, oh yeah, you need to suicide yourself in the shower, like, and cut your veins. So so he just said that, and then he was like, okay, it was nice to see you again. And it was so indirect that like you gotta kill yourself to get his life. So it was really like, yo,
like to forget back type junk.
Yeah, forgive. So it was like, man, it's like they get you and they kid you not. They just get you in a really respect way to just like
right. No, that's the thing about The Godfather. I know what you're saying. It's like how they would deal with all this stuff is super respectfully. It's like extremely like they still have respect for you, but they gotta kill you or something. Like it'd be on some like they do it so elegantly. You're
Yeah,
like,
so
dang,
elegant.
how you go be so professional?
Even if you
What's the
want to
name?
kill somebody from the mafia, from the Italian mafia, you gotta ask to the Godfather why you want it, and they will allow you if it
Yeah,
is for good reason.
But
yeah,
they were
that's
so
crazy.
corrupt too.
Yeah, mad corrupt. None of it, I mean, all of it be what's funny is like all the gangs from every section we just mentioned, all of them are all based on loyalty and have none. That's what's funny. That's what's funny to me. It's like
you know
I
how
understand why it's built, but it'll never work out.
Yeah.
it's a little Boosie. You see how they're getting it like Boosie's like
He's in the mafia.
Nah, just his gang, because like there's things about him snitching and junk, right? So he had a man take a fall for him. You know what I mean? Is take a fall for him too,
but
for sure.
his cousin died, so he blamed it on his cousin.
Oh.
Right? So
Wasn't there another situation I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of somebody else who actually in prison for him. Like he took the fall for him though. Like it wasn't like he blamed him. There's a dude I know that's serving some time for Boosie.
Really?
Yeah, I remember hearing about that junk. Let me see.
Yeah.
The Boosie was the killer. For real. Charleston White knows the whole story. He be telling
Yeah, Charleston White is crazy, bro.
But he was a gangster too. Like this guy went to prison with him. He knew him in prison. He said Charleston White's the real deal. He's funny though.
Right. Let's see. Is it? Yeah. Uh. Another Baton Rouge man, Adrian Pittman, 41, pleaded guilty to manslaughter in the Boyd case and was sentenced 20 years in prison. Pittman did not testify at Hatch's trial, but he told the jury in Looting's case he dropped Looting off near Boyd's home that acted as the gateway driver. So dude's over 20 years, 41. And that was in, because what's Boosie's name? Is Boosie's name Boyd?
I don't know his name.
Oh, Louding. Marlon Mike. Louding. I don't know how you say it. Louding, I'm guessing. Yeah, he told the jury in Louding's case he dropped Louding off near Boyd's home at this gateway.
Wow.
Adrian Pittman. I'm thinking, was Boyd his cousin? I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's crazy. Because I didn't know about the one you told me. He blamed on his dick. That's insane.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. But like, I'm gonna lie, if I was dying, if I was dead.
Yeah, blame it on me if I'm dead. On me, yeah. If it was something stupid like that, I would. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
What I'm gonna do? Wake up and you haunt you?
No, for real. At that point, though, but that's insane. That's insane.
Like T.I.'s brother, T.I. was like, Boosie was like, "Oh, he's a snitch. You know, you live by code." I'm like, if I could talk to little Boosie, as a Boosie, there's no honor among thieves. If you live that street code, there's no honor in it. They're all, there's no honor in the street code. You all break the code.
You're all just out for yourself. At the end of the day, you all out for yourself. The reason people ride for each other in gangs is for themselves, though. Which is why it's scary of people switching on you and living that lifestyle. You gotta constantly be on edge. Why? because everybody out for themselves. So if they get,
there's no honor among thieves. Like you expect, I was like, if I'm robbing, you're robbing. You expect me not to rob you? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay, because we're cool. We hang out. But you got what I want,
bro. Like you willing to take lives? Yeah. You know, live by the sword. Live by the sword. Die by the sword.
Remember T Grizzly's video when the friends shot him in the
head?
Oh
yeah, Jay Antoine was crazy. He's all because he blew his half of the money and got mad, bro, and cut him a piece of his half. Like what, yo?
No.
That junk happens, and that's insane.
And the sad part is like they're supposed to be boys. There's no honor among thieves. Like, bro, if you're living that,
we got to show Jeremy that.
Show me.
We got to show him James Bond. We'll do it later though. We need to end this. Did you end this recording yet?
No, I haven't. Do I?
We can wrap it, right? Yeah.
Okay, so do the end.
No, got it.
I got it. Yo. No, I'm eating right now. Bro.
Appreciate y'all for watching for real. You know, Culture Shock. You know how we rocking, you know what I'm saying? I had to slide through for the one time since they always say I'm going to be here, though. You know, even if not, I'm still in the views consistently. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? Skip though. Jeremy caught the biggest W of the night. Shorty let him follow. And, yes sir.
Hey, get a little bit more for us.
And if you watched and listened to this whole thing, you a real one.
Yes.
We appreciate y'all. Subscribe, like, comment your favorite parts. You
comment where the redhead's at. Never forget that. Follow.
Right. Comment the redheads and let us know, like, you know what I'm saying? Hear your inputs on the situation we brought up. I look, you want to hear someone's input on the Batman thing we said with Barbara. I want to hear someone's input on the crazy, stupid American conversation we had. I was just playing. Skip that conversation. that joke was just ridiculous. But I'm trying to hear someone's input on Chenauld was his name in the paternity court. You know, let us know. Let us know. But anyways, Young and Jeremy, Noel,
we
out. We out.
Ba-boom.